I'm Miguel Maravilla. I am here with featherweight Joet Gonzalez. Joet, first of all, man, let's talk about this upcoming fight that you have with Navarrete.
Navarrete is a strong champion, Mexican warrior, and we're ready to fight October 15th in San Diego, and it's gonna be a great night.
You mentioned you're ready to fight in San Diego. Uh, Boxing has had its towns. Boxing has. You go to Texas, you have San Antonio, you have Dallas, you have El Paso, California. Obviously, you have LA, and then you have a casino there. But San Diego hasn't really seen professional boxing in this magnitude. How do you feel about that, man? Being the headliner.
I feel, it's I feel blessed. It's a great opportunity for me to show the city of San Diego who Joet Gonzalez is, and to bring a great fight to the city. I also have some family there, some cousins, so they'll be coming out to see me as well, and I'm just excited to fight.
You last fought at the Bubble, over a year ago. How do you feel fighting in front of fans now, in front of a crowd? How's exciting is that going to be for you?
Oh, it's super exciting because now my friends could go, my family could go. The last fight, none of my friends could go, and my family also they couldn't go. It was just my corner and my opponent in his corner, and that was it. So I'm excited. Fans are able to see my fight and just experience a great night of boxing.
Let's give me a little bit about that last fight you had against Mariaga. Mariaga always comes to fight, very tough, durable opponent. How did you grade yourself in that performance?
I gave myself an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Mariaga was tough. There were some things that I could have capitalized on, but I didn't. But the most important thing is we got the win against a tough veteran that's fought nothing but the best, and he's lost to nothing but world champions. So I was pleased. I was happy with the victory, and now I'm just excited to fight Navarrete.
You're about less than a month away from this fight. How's the preparation going?
Oh, preparation has gone great. I've been sparring with my brothers and another amateur fighter we have. Um, my sparring is great, training is great, my weight is great. The running's been great. Physically, mentally ready, and it's gonna show October 15th.
You've been preparing. We're at it in your hometown.
Right here in Upland at our gym.
And you mentioned the sparring. What kind of sparring have you been getting to prepare for a Navarrete? You mentioned you're sparring your brother. What style is Navarrete to prepare for?
It's just a crazy, unexpected style. I told him, watch videos of him and just try to mimic the style, and just come at me with things with weird things. Make me think. Show me some shots that are from like unordinary, and that's pretty much all I can do. Because Navarrete is just a whole different fighter stylistically, and I just have to prepare for the unexpected.
You mentioned prepare for the unexpected. You mentioned to the sparring how they're just angles are different, his shots are different. You look at Navarrete, he doesn't look like he comes in at to fight at featherweight. He is a just a different beast, obviously. Style wise, what do you see in him?
Style wise, just a Mexican warrior that comes to fight. He can move also, and he can bang, and a fighter that leaves everything in the ring. And I'm gonna do the same that night.
What what has impressed you about him the most? What fight can you sit here and say, "Wow, that's a fighter, that I want to fight."
His last fight with Christopher Diaz, it was a good fight. Obviously, I think he stopped Christopher in the last round. Um, it was a good fight. Christopher put up a hell of a fight, but the thing is, now he's fighting someone his size. Uh, Christopher Diaz, to me, I believe he's a little too small for 126, and he put up a great fight. But with me, it's going to be totally different. Now he has someone his size, and it's just going to be a great night.
I mentioned over a year ago was your last fight. against Mariaga. Does inactivity bother you? Do
I
you
don't
feel that
know.
it's gonna affect you at all?
Not at all. I think some people might believe that, but even before my last fight with Mariaga, my last fight before that was 11 months, and then I fought Mariaga. And now this time it's a year and a month, so it's only 2 months more, and I'm fighting Navarrete. So inactivity doesn't bother me. I'm always in the gym. I keep my weight, good, and I'm always ready to fight whoever, whenever.
Your only defeat came to Shakur Stevenson. That was 2 years ago. Moving forward, what have we learned from that fight? Well, how was that experience gonna come into this fight?
It's just experience. It's just experience. It's one of my first loss of my career, and it was just experience. I have no excuses. I trained really hard for that fight. Preparation was good. Sparring was great. It was just wasn't my night. It just wasn't my night. But a lot of people in my position that were if they were in my position, they would have quit boxing by now, losing that fight. And I think I showed the people that I'm not a quitter, or I'm not scared to lose. I took after that fight, I took Mariaga, the top contender and a great veteran, and I came out victorious in that. So I just proving people that I'm here to fight the best whenever and whoever.
Last year was how could I say it's been a very difficult year for everyone, boxers especially. Uh, I've mentioned you've only fought once, but this fight here, it's 2021. Things are back to normal. What will we see different this time from you in the ring?
Just I think just the hunger. I'm a lot of people don't get a second shot at a world title. It's very hard in this business, and I have to take advantage of it to the fullest. And I just, people expect a great fight from me, and come October 15th, I'll be the new WBO featherweight world champion.
You mentioned this is the second opportunity that you have for a world title. It's very tough to be getting these shots. What will you do differently in terms of this preparation, in terms of overall?
Overall, I just got to leave it all in the ring. I got to leave it all in the ring. I always prepare myself really well for my fights. I never, skip things. I do everything as planned. But this time I just got to leave it all in the ring. And, like I said, a lot of people don't get a second opportunity like this, and I have to take advantage of it.
Your fight with Navarrete, it's this is obviously a good shot for you. What do you have to tell everyone watching, fans, media, everyone that's going to be tuned in?
Oh, everybody tuning in October 15th. Myself against Emmanuel Navarrete, expect a great fight. I know Navarrete is going to be at his best. This is going to be the best Navarrete you guys have seen, and I prepare myself for that. You guys are going to see the best Joet Gonzalez, and come October 15th, there's going to be a new WBO featherweight world champion.
There you have it. Featherweight Joet Gonzalez taking on Emmanuel Navarrete for the WBO featherweight title, taking place Friday, October 16th, live on ESPN. Don't miss it. Joet, it's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot, man. Good luck to you, and
Thank you.
look forward to watching this fight, man. It's a pretty solid matchup.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got it, man.